Hey, what's up everyone? Today we are talking about Bill O'Brien and how his failures and crazy decisions led to him being fired from the Houston Texans. Make sure to like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. It helps me out a lot. So Bill O'Brien finally got fired by the Houston Texans. The Texans started this season 0-4, but that's not the main reason that he was actually fired. He has not only blown leads and games, but also made horrible decisions as a general manager. He was the head coach for 6 seasons and 4 games into this season. He did win 4 different division titles over his 6 years, but he lost badly in each playoff game. The biggest disaster to me was losing in the playoffs last year to the eventual Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. O'Brien had the Texans up 24-0 in the second quarter before getting destroyed 51-31. And again, if you watch the Texans, you will see that he routinely doesn't know how to manage the clock and has made boneheaded decisions like this.
And they fake it. They snap it to Reed, and he is stopped by Sorensen.
Yes, in the playoff debacle last year, he went for it on 4th and 4 from their own 31-yard line while up 24-7 in the second quarter. This directly led to a Kansas City touchdown, and then the game was 24-14. He made that decision and again just handed the momentum to Kansas City. I'm sorry, but he was just a disaster as a head coach. These are franchise-killing decisions, and again, he admitted it himself that they should have been better over the last few seasons as a team. Now, after this disaster, he was chosen as their general manager, which to me and to many others made absolutely no sense, and it immediately led to this. He then traded DeAndre Hopkins for just a 2nd-round pick and running back David Johnson, who I actually really like David Johnson, but he hasn't been good for years and he's very injury prone. Hopkins is one of the best wide receivers in the league and one of the best players in general. Fans and analysts around the league have been saying for a while now that he should be fired and that he shouldn't even be the coach. He wasn't even the right coach for the job. Yes, the Chiefs are an incredible team, but with Deshaun Watson, they should not have lost that 24-0 lead last season. They also shouldn't have traded away DeAndre Hopkins, and they should have paid him. His attitude and pride came before the team's success, and it has shown so badly to start off this season. Bill O'Brien finishes his Houston Texans career with a 54-52 record with a 2-4 playoff record. The Texans have done an absolute terrible job at helping Watson. They are not giving him any receivers, especially after trading one of the best in the league in Hopkins. They also refuse to fix the O-line properly, and most games you will see Watson running all over the field for his life. If he had a good offensive line, I could only imagine the huge, amazing stats that he would put up. It came out that O'Brien didn't like DeAndre Hopkins, said some things behind his back, maybe even in front of him, and that's why he traded him. He inherited a great team, and over the past few seasons, the Texans have had enough talent to make it far into the playoffs. But he failed them as a coach, and this year was a train wreck as a general manager. One of the biggest jokes going on right now is that the New York Jets will hire him next, and wow, I would love for that to happen. No offense to you Jets fans out there, but the Jets management, ownership, everything is just terrible right there. They won't even fire Adam Gase, who's done nothing in his last 2 head coaching jobs. Still, you have to blame the Texans ownership some as well because they screwed themselves over by trusting in O'Brien. They should have seen that the players, not the coach, were the real leaders and people bringing the team the success that they had. Now you see the results of this mess. O'Brien was a bad game manager, and again, someone who was hired because he was quote-unquote supposedly an offensive guru. He never even produced a top 10 offense in his 6+ years as the Houston Texans coach. If anything, he held the offense back. Also, keep in mind, 2 of his 4 playoff teams were just 9-7, as the AFC South has been absolutely horrible the last 6 years. Andrew Luck was injured so often that you can't even really fully count those, and they were the only real threats during those seasons. It's good that the Texans went ahead and cut him out now before he did any more damage, but if you're a Texans fan, at least you have Watson signed for a while, and of course you have JJ Watt, and Watt coming out publicly saying he was basically tired of what was going on. That was really the final nail in the coffin as he's their team leader. Hopefully they hire a great coach next. Romeo Crennel is taking over as the interim coach, and I'm sure he will do his best and be okay, as he has a lot of experience and is respected by many around the league. But whoever they hire next better be competent, because They are wasting and throwing away Watson's talents right now, just wasting his career and their potential. As you guys know, I'm a big Dallas Cowboys fan, but I also like rooting for the Houston Texans because, first of all, the Cowboys are in the NFC and the Texans are in the AFC, so I can root for two different Texans teams and not have to worry about them going against each other because, let's be honest, if those two teams both made it to the Super Bowl, that would be probably the most ridiculous thing ever. Now, the Texans have had some moments where they look decent so far this season, but overall, they've looked pretty bad, and again, there's just not much you can do. If you're watching the games, you just have to feel bad for Watson. He's running for his life constantly around the field because they can't get a great offensive line around him. I really hope for the best with the Texans because, again, I like a lot of the players. I like JJ Watt. I like Deshaun Watson. It's just, man, the management and the coaching has got to be better. If the Texans want to get back to the playoffs like they were when they were up 24-0 against the Chiefs, they've got to get an offensive line. And obviously, they need better help at receiver for Deshaun Watson. He needs more weapons to throw the ball to, and again, he needs time to throw the ball in the first place. Guys, let me know down in the comments below if you're happy to see OBrien gone and suggest what you think the Texans can actually do going forward to improve. Make sure to like the video, everyone, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As always, guys, I'll see you in the next one.